Okay, so guys, welcome to another video where I'm going to guide you through the process of how to build a C++ program that displays odd numbers. So as we can see on Google, it says odd numbers are just odd numbers which cannot be divided into pairs, right? And odd numbers are when are divided by 2, then the number 2, it will leave a remainder. So it will not leave a remainder 0. So let me just go to the program. So this is what you're gonna build. So a prompt up message will a console will just show up on the screen, right, and say enter a value you want to reach. Let's say I want to reach 55. Then after entering, it's going to display all the even numbers which are seen between number 1 and number 55. So let's begin the video now. So first of all, we write the hash include iostream. This is our header file which we need to include always using this namespace std, which is going to enable us to work in the C++ program. So now we're going to write this int function. This is the main function which we're going to be dealing with, and remember to put this parenthesis and write return 0. Okay, this is just a basic program structure if you have watched the previous videos. Okay, now so what we want to do, right, is we want to initialize and declare a certain variable which we will use. So we will name it limit. So this one is going to store more like this is going to store a value, right, which we need to reach, e.g. which we need to reach, just like that. Then we're going to prompt you send a message to the user that hey, enter the limit number, right, you want to reach, just like that. Then you put this one, then you put our semicolon. Then we're going to accept the input from the user through a cin function. So we just write, we have to put this limit part, we have to write it here because the number which the user is going to enter is going to be stored in this variable. So let's write limit and put a semicolon. Now we're going to the part where we're going to use our for loop statement, which is going to iterate the whole program. And let's just write, so for int I. So now we are just declaring while we are declaring while it's initializing it once. So int I is equal to 1, right? So this is the part, this is the first number which we need our odd numbers to start at. Then we want them to, okay, let me do this, while I is less than or equal to limit. So it's more like this. We are going to start at 1 and we are going to end at limit, so the value will be entered by the user. So now let's go to this part. Let me just make it clean. So then we're going to say I plus plus, meaning that it's going to start by checking 1. If 1 is 1, the program will be like this. Is 1 an odd number? Yes or no? The program will just calculate. Then is good. This I plus plus means I plus 1. So that means on the second run it will say 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Is 2 an odd number? Then it's going to capture that 2 in I, then it's going to add another one, continuing like this until it reaches what the limit the user is going to enter. So now let me just open this curly brackets, which is always used on a for loop. So in this one we're going to say if, okay, I, right, is divisible by 2 and it is not equal to 0, it will not say there is no remainder. It should always come with a remainder. So if it sees that, okay, I is divisible by 2 but it is leaving a remainder, then let me print this out to the screen. So it's going to print the value of I, right? Then let me just put a space like this, so that the program will just look good, Then I'm going to put this one. So as you can see, this is just a simple program which is just within less than 20 lines. So now let's just compile and run. So it's going to prompt the message so that we can save. So let's write odd numbers program, and make sure the save type is C++. Then you click on save. Then there is going to do its thing. So let me just bring this to the screen. Okay, hey, enter the limit number you want to reach. Okay, I want to reach let's say 45. Then I press enter. As you can see, it's going to check if it's going to display everything on the screen, all the odd numbers there is. So let's just do some things which is good, right? So after doing this, so it's going to say, okay, here, okay, see out here is a list of odd numbers between 1 and then we do this. Okay, let me just put a space here. Then we put limit here, so that is going to display the limit value, just like that. Then we put end line. So I'm going to put a next line here so that the program will look clean, and we're not forgetting the same colon here. So let's just compile and run our program. Okay, so let me put a number. As you can see, it will just list the whole the whole thing, just like that. But to make our program look even good, right, we can just put another end line here, so that yeah, it will look good. Okay, on my end line I'll be using this one, next line, just like this. And let's compile and run it again. Okay, let me put like 55. And as you can see, this is how we build a simple program on how to program or code a C++ program which displays odd numbers, which is requested by the user. So guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. It's your boy Mbonis. Learn with Mbonis. Cheers. Bye for now.